Justin Timberlake's desperate attempt to support Britney, but is it a ploy to get fame again and have the public forgive him for his antics? And update on the NSYNC reunion. We got to talk about this and a lot more, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and just having a big old slumber party. And I'm so grateful and thankful to join you guys today and have you join me because honestly, you guys keep me so much company. You guys keep me so young. I love it. But yeah, seriously, thank you guys so much for all your love and your support. I don't take it for granted, not 1 second. So thank you all. All right, best friends, we got to jump into Justin Timberlake. Or should I say Justin Timberlake. So listen, best friend, there are a lot of new rumors. So I want you to first take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is all alleged. But the rumors and the word on the street, on the NSYNC pop culture street, is that Justin Timberlake has allegedly privately reached out to Britney Spears. Supposedly, this is something I just read, girl. So, you know, sometimes you're like, girl, really? But sometimes you're like, maybe, I don't know. So listen, apparently Justin Timberlake's, past with Britney, he feels and has always felt and had a soft spot for Britney, especially openly talked about with his wife, Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel. And Jessica Biel allegedly agreed that Britney Spears should be getting all the support she can right now, okay? So supposedly, this is where, I don't know if it's true, but supposedly they both got in contact with Britney and said like, hey, if you ever need anything, we're here. If you need, connections with managers or you need connections with lawyers, like trying to just help and provide a team for her. Sort of like the Kardashians rumor that they did for Britney. I'll say this, Britney Spears has danced to some Justin Timberlake songs. She has talked about Justin Timberlake on her social media. She, of course, talked about Justin Timberlake and the unfortunate, abortion that she suffered so much through, right? That she had with Justin Timberlake. And in nowhere in sight has she, like, bashed him, saying, like, I will never talk to him again. So she dancing to his music, occasionally talking about him on social media, maybe for the Timberlakes, that kind of opened the door into like, okay, it looks like we're good. Let's offer some help. If she needs anything, she'll reach out. These are some of the numbers for some good people in the industry that they might help you if you need anything at all. If they did that, I think it's super decent. I really do. Listen, here's the thing, just because you break up with somebody or you just go about your days and you just kind of part ways, it doesn't mean that you don't have love in your heart for them. It doesn't mean that you forget them. It doesn't mean that you hate them all of a sudden. Like, it doesn't work like that. And the fact that Justin Timberlake understands that their history is always and forever going to be in their hearts. They were each other's first love, first everything. So first kiss, first everything. So I think that it's a beautiful thing if he did remember and say like, hey, Britney, if you need anything, let a bitch know. So in that case, this is the most decent thing I've heard him do in a very long time. Now, the other thing that supposedly is that he's very, very, very desperate to become an actor and get his acting career started again. Now, I cannot tell you one fucking movie that he's been in, girl. I cannot tell you, honey. Don't ask me. Like right now, like if I was in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Deal or No Deal and I was asked for $1 million, what movie has Justin Timberlake been? I'll be like, girl, ramen hair noodle, khaki pants, can't dance movie. I don't know, bitch. You know what I mean? I don't know this man. Okay. And so, yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you what movie he's been in, truthfully. And quite honestly, girl, I can't imagine him acting. I really can't. I'd rather honestly watch 400 episodes of Honey Boo Boo on repeat. I don't understand a word that girl is saying, but I'd rather watch her on repeat and her mother eating the sketty. One time I tried the sketty, honey, the spaghetti recipe that they do on the Honey Boo Boo show years ago. My husband and I, we weren't married yet, but we were watching Honey Boo Boo, and Mama June, she did this recipe, and it was basically spaghetti, a huge fucking block of butter, and a bunch of fucking ketchup, okay? And supposedly it tasted just like Chef Boyardee. I remember doing this, best friend, not with the quantities of things that they use. You know, a nice amount. Delicious. Oh my God. And you know, Honey Boo Boo taught me that you throw the spaghetti onto the wall, and if it sticks, it's ready. You guys, it is artery clogging, okay? Probably diabetes intaking, but delicious. With some garlic butter. I was like, okay, Honey Boo Boo. But anyways, so yeah, apparently he wants to be an actor again. He wants to, you know, start up his acting career. I'm like, you got to start up something that actually happened, honey, or else that just means that you want to become an actor. No, listen, I think that it's very important for everybody to understand one thing. If it's not working in one part of the industry, you want to go to the other part, which is totally understandable. Some actors try singing, and if the singing didn't work, they go back to acting. Some actors try singing, and if the singing is not working, then they try to act. There's nothing wrong with that, but you got to have a real talent for it, okay? And of course, unfortunately, with his Lyme disease diagnosis, it's very sad. You know, he probably can't perform as he used to for now. So that is why he said that he's not sure when he's going to go back on stage, which is sad. And I don't care if you hate him. Nobody should wish nobody ill will. And he's a father. He has kids. And I would never wish him ill will. I don't like the man, but I'll never wish him ill will. Now, the last part of the tea, best friend, is the NSYNC reunion. Apparently, Lance, let me see if I remember their names. Lance, Chris, Joey, and JC. Okay, girl. They want to go on tour. They just don't, they're tired of waiting for Justin, okay? And supposedly they're going to go on an arena tour. If Justin would come on, I'm sure they could do stadiums. But they're going to do an arena tour, and they're allegedly going to be announcing it next year. So I have to say, you guys, I 1000% agree with you. Stop waiting for Justin Timberlake, because Justin Timberlake will never fulfill you, okay? He will never fulfill your needs, girl. And not because of the unfortunate Lyme disease. It's because he is so egocentric and so focused on him and his ramen noodle hair that he is not capable of understanding that, hey, you know what? Without me, you guys aren't going to be as successful. But with me, we can all make so much money, and we could be comfortable for the rest of our lives. They can make millions on a tour, but unfortunately his ego does not allow it. So anyways, that is the Justin Timberlake update. I know some of you always want to hear about Justin Timberlake. Well, there it is, best friend. Apparently he's reached out to Britney. He wants to be an actor, and NSYNC is moving forward without him. And I am just like standing applause for moving forward without him. Seriously, girl. And yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Would you be interested in going to see NSYNC in a reunion after the Backstreet Boys success, girl? I would be so fucking pissed off if I was Lance, JC, Joey, or Chris. Because of Justin Timberlake, we can't have that type of money. And before he got diagnosed with Lyme disease, he wasn't touring and doing nothing for some time. He could have just gone and done a damn tour. But no, girl, he needed to be a solo singer. Well, this is what you get, girl. Anyways, you know, you get seeing the Backstreet Boys and not have taken advantage of what they did, okay? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I don't believe the part that he reached out to Britney, just saying, but you never know. Love you all. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.